little bit more appreciation for how young this player is and how good this player can be, knocking off two giants of the women's game back to back. Maybe not the players they once were, but still solid opponents. And really, she ran both of them off the court.
She did, and Raducanu, you know, she will have heard the whisperings of those critics out there, but you can see even in her reaction there, she doesn't make a lot of it.
Emma,
and,
I'm not sure if anyone has ever taught you to respect your elders, because yikes, I mean, Serena and then Vika, a bagel set to both of them. Absolutely stunning tennis. I guess the question is there anything you didn't like about the way you played today? It looked flawless from our end.
I mean, I was playing a great match for sure, and to play Vika as well, I had to stay really focused throughout, and in the second set I could feel the important moments and a couple turning points that could have made the second set really, really difficult, more so than it already was. So I'm just really pleased with how I dug in, and serving it out in that last game as well was really difficult, 15-40, and then the momentum could shift. So yeah, it was another great honor to play Vika. She's won so many championships, slams, so yeah, it's just a great opportunity for me to be out here.
Emma, I realize this might be a little bit of a personal question. You can feel free to just completely change the topic. But when you are playing at this level, what's your mindset? Is it shutting up the critics who couldn't beat you anyway? Is it sending a message to the rest of the field? Is it just playing your best and letting the results take care of themselves? You seem highly driven out here on court.
I mean, I think I've realized in the last year that people are going to talk regardless of what you do, and you know, things that I do are maybe more amplified because of my situation, but I've just learned to really kind of zone in internally, and like today and yesterday I didn't really show any emotion, and then I didn't, you know, let myself get high or low. I was just like one level, and I think that helped.
And the last thing, you definitely made a few thousand friends last night with your beautifully classy response to how the match ended and all of that. And it looks like a few thousand of them came back to show you some love. How special to play in an atmosphere like this. I think this might be for you. Has to be pretty special.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing again to play in front of you. It was such a pleasure. I loved the support. I loved, you know, how involved people were getting into the matches, and I think that's the best thing about sport, when it's, you know, there's a great atmosphere, and both of us as athletes, I mean, I'm sure we both love it. So yeah, thank you so much for coming out again, and I hope to see you in the next round.
Absolutely. Maybe she'll buy some property in Cincinnati. Make some noise, everyone. Emma Raducanu.
Yeah, another thing that Raducanu is really starting to get comfortable with is the microphone. Has some really good things to say about Azarenka, and answered his questions very well, like a professional. She hasn't been around long, but she knows how to answer the tough questions. Well,
she certainly does, and she's known how to handle a really tough year, and she's done it, I think, with a huge amount of integrity. She has, you know, the tennis that she's played hasn't been the type of tennis that she's wanted to play, but she hasn't, you know, got too embroiled in all of that. She's believed in herself, and as she said, she has taken the highs and the lows. She looks at them both the same, but she does it with a smile all the time, and a wonderful, inspirational young woman to all of those young girls and boys that are out there on the court today watching. It was a superb performance from her, and one in which she is going to be absolutely delighted with, knowing that the US Open is just around the corner.
And a smart move there by a 19-year-old player, tossing two balls early, so she only has to hit two into the crowd. Very smart. Oh, nice touch for that little guy getting the ball. That's pretty cool. So Emma Raducanu easily into the